Okay, quick disclaimer. This is by no means a financial advice. Trading carries a high level of risk, so any decision you make should be based on your own analysis. This is solely based for educational and motivational purposes only. Alright, so now we're done with that. Let's dive right into what we have for today. Okay, this is Gbpjpy analysis for week 7 and recap of week 6. Alright, so now let's go down to the 4-hour time frame. Good. 4-hour time frame. Yeah, there was a break of structure here. Okay, where's the Monday? Okay, Tuesday. Monday, good. Okay, yeah, the market, opened here on Sunday, and as you can see, this was a big, slippage and whatever that happened during the Sunday opened. Okay, let's go down to the 1 hour and see. Great. Yeah, this is what happened. The market then reacted where? Now 4-hour supply. This was what? On a Monday. On a Monday morning, the market reacted on our 4-hour supply. As you can see, this is aligned with the breaker here. This is aligned with the breaker, which caused this break of structure here. Okay, so the market reacted from the supply, not getting to our extreme. As you can see, they never get into our extreme. 15 minutes or 1 hour, never getting there, but still we're patient enough to see what will happen in the market. Then what happened? There was a break of structure here. Great. This indicated what? A bearish intent. This indicated a strong bearish intent for me, so I had to go down to the 15 minutes and see, like, okay, what is happening right now? Current price action, what do we do? All right, current price action, what do we do? Good. I noticed, okay, this lows here, this market reacted from the supply that caused the lows here, breaking the structure again, then reacting from this liquidity, reacting from this liquidity here. Go down to the 5 minutes. I don't know if I posted this trade on the channel, but I believe I should have posted this trade on the channel. Okay, yeah, I think I did post the trade on the channel. We were supposed to get to 1 to 11, and as you can see, it peaked out where? Yeah, I posted this trade. It peaked out at 1 to 13, like 1 to 12 points. Okay, let's just say 1 to 13, because this is 12.96. okay, let's just say 1 to 13 trade. And how did we get that? Good. Now look at this. This was on what day? Tuesday. This was on a Tuesday. And remember my time session I tell you I trade from? Yeah, by this period I've never started marking it out yet, so let's see. 8:30. And yeah, we're going down to 4. As you can see, okay, it played out where? In between my session, and I tell you I take a break from 12 to like 1:30, and I believe this should be around, wow, what did I tell you? 1:30. okay, I take a break from 12 to 1:30. all right, that's when I know, okay, there are less liquidity in the market, there's less positive movement in the market. So by 1:30 I was back to the market, and I said that, okay, yeah, it had reacted from my supply that I previously marked out, because as you can see, these are all liquidity zones that never got to react from the main supply here, taking all this liquidity, creating more liquidity to the supply zone, then breaking a 5-minute structure. Remember I told you 5 minutes break of structure, entry. But I knew, looking at this, it wasn't too clear, so I had to go down to the 1 minute. Yeah, this is not something I do often, except the 5 minutes is not really clear, and I feel like, okay, yeah, there's a huge chance of me getting a good entry. So with knowledge I have, everything, why not, I could still go down to the 1 minute, okay? But that is not something I do very often. Part of my network, Yeah. Okay, good. Then, as you can see, there was a break. There was a 5 minutes break of structure here, but then there was no clear entry here. I had to wait for the market to what? Break a 1 minute structure now before I can decide to give an entry. Okay. After breaking the 1 minute structure, if it had come to this demand, trust me, I wouldn't have been part of this trade. But then, what do you see? Create a little bit of liquidity, then grabbed everything, getting to the extreme supply here, dropped. Alright. Into the extreme supply there, see, as you can see, dropped straight up. Okay, that topped at the 1 to 12, and this was on a Tuesday, and I believe this was probably like my only trade here. That topped at the 1 to 12 before going down low. Okay, so yeah, and that was how I got to be a part of Gbpjpy trade for the week. Yeah, that is 5 minutes. So now, yeah, we're waiting for reactions all on our demand. This happened, market reacted on our demand, and like I told you, when the time is past 4, I'm out of the market. What time did the market get to react on our breaker here? 7:35. Come on, I was out of the market already. And then the market used the Asian session to come back and trigger the 15 minutes for the buys to continue. Okay, the market triggered the 15 minutes. Yeah, the market came back, triggered the 15 minutes, as you can see. Last liquidity there for the buys to continue. Let me mark this out. So you see, I was out of the market already, so no hard feelings. I missed this trade all the way to these zones. Yeah, I took a sell position here, which topped at a 1 to 2. I took a sell position here, which topped at a 1 to 2. Okay, that was enter using 1 minute. Very wrong. Trust me, very wrong for me. I shouldn't have done that. Alright, but yeah, okay, let's keep all that. Then we're back to, yeah, before I retract, let's see what happened here. The risk to reward for this trade, the potential risk to reward for this trade. This is supposed to be my potential risk to reward for this trade, because as you can see, this was my supply zone. Okay, a 1 to 8. A 1 to 8. Alright, a 1 to 8 trade. How awesome, This is supposed to be a 1 to 8 trade all the way to my supply zones. But then, yeah, this was Friday. This was all that happened on Friday. The markets, broke this during the Asian, broke the low, 15 minutes low during the Asian session. Then, I was waiting for some confirmation up at these highs here. But as you can see, none of that happened. The market got to this breaker, started playing out. Then this was like a 200 pip move all at once. In the space of how many minutes? I was like, wow, what the fuck happened? I don't really know, but this was a huge sell that played out. A very huge sell that played out. I had some friends over, so we are chill. They are all traders as well. And now let's mark our 15 minutes order block out and see. This is my 15 minutes order block, and as you can see again, for Friday the market never got there. So there was no trade out for me. All these you can see here, there was no clear break of structure or whatsoever. And yeah, I was supposed to be part of these buys again. This is the 15 minutes demand that broke the structure. As you can see here, high, low. As you can see here, high, low. This was the 15 minutes demand that broke that structure here. Okay, breaking the structure here. I think this is 15 minutes demand. But then go down to the 5 minutes. What's happening? Okay, this is the 5 minutes. Oh, okay. So, what happened? Why did I miss this trade? Oh, I was looking at the 1 minute. You see, that is one thing about sticking to your rules. Alright, if I had actually stuck with my rules, this was like a high, a low. Well, okay, looking at it, there was no entry here, so yeah, I was okay basically. I was okay missing this trade. Alright, there was no entry there. There was no entry there on Friday. And looking at it here, 5 minutes. Looking at 5 minutes here, no entry. Though he decided to complete the imbalance writing from the breaker, but come on, no structure, and I don't place trades like this. I rather miss the trade than to go into a low probability sell. Okay, I need to see a higher probability move, something like this. Po, change of character or break of structure, whichever. Continuation. Okay, there's no stress about that. There's no stress about that. Continuation. This is where it starts from. Break of structure. This continuation. All right. That was what I expected to see, but as you can see, that never happened. So, well, okay, missing the trades. So there was really no trades on Friday. And now let's go down to the 4 hour for 15 minutes for Gbpjpy. Okay, to get what is the potential for the coming week. All right. So the potential for the coming week is these sales might easily play out all the way to these demands, or take this, or just keep going. These sales might just from here head all the way down, or there might be some reaction all the way to this point, all the way to this, from this demand all the way to these supplies for the sales to play out. Okay, but then there are still huge possibilities. The buys could just keep playing out, but I'm more focused on the sales. And for the buys to play out, I believe they have to react from a very valid demand zone. So if I'm expecting to see a buy play out, I would like the buys to react from either this or most likely these zones for the buys to play out. Remember, it has to come here and break our 5-minute structure before we're part of the trade. But if that doesn't happen, we know the market is bearish. But then if the market takes this high, I know here I'm starting to look at some bullish intent all the way to these zones here, or market does its thing. Okay, so there's a huge tendency the buyers can come, play out, take all this liquidity, and just do its thing. All right, so trust me, for every week I always look at the market with both buyers, because you might be looking at it from the higher time frame perspective like I do most of the time, but then as you can see, the market has been ranging all the way since from January. The market has been ranging, and I believe the next move that is about to happen will either be a huge sell of this sort, a huge buy play out. Okay, either a huge sell of this sort or a huge buy momentum. All right, so I'm there, I'm present for whichever direction the market is about to head. This might be a or something like alright. Okay, this is 4-hour time frame, so it might even take months or weeks to get to these zones or this extreme. I'm just saying, we're expecting to see strong momentum from this range or consolidation move. Okay, we're expecting to see strong momentums play out after which, either for the buys or the sales. But as you can see, the sales are showing stronger legs, but nothing is ever certain with the markets. You just have to be present and observe and be able to be flexible, see what is happening, and from there analyze and know what you can do next. All right, so yeah, I believe this will still be coming up every week, every damn week, all the way to December, after which I believe there will be new contents. Well, in the process of doing this, I believe there are so many new contents that I still post about my entries, how I get to enter my trades, so really no loss. For those who would like to learn from that, fine. From those who feel there's no need, fine. So I'm just doing, in the end, I'm doing all this really for the few people who just need, to be sure of their own strategy. Okay, I'm trying to put my own strategy out there consistently, doing just one, two things, in the market every day, see the profitability, and let other people, have confidence in their own strategy, their own approach to the market, their own entry. Okay, you can't keep changing and switching different entry patterns every week, and then you lose confidence of what you've already been sure, what you've practiced for a very long time. You lose confidence because of you've made so many mistakes, changed your entry criteria so many times, changed your approach towards the market so many times. Okay, and that can keep happening. All right, so yeah, we're done with Gbpjpy for the weekend. Yeah, also do well to like and subscribe. Collins Gbpjpy. We'll see you again next week.